Hi, my name is Marta Zameda. I'm an applications engineer here at Agilent Technologies. 3GPP Release 9 standard introduced multi-standard radio, or MSR, base station. It's a base station able to simultaneously transmit different radio access technologies from a single unit. For example, GSM, wideband CDMA, and the LTE can all be transmitted from a single MSR base station unit simultaneously. One of the main drivers is the rapid evolution of mobile radio and the need to deploy new technologies alongside the legacy deployments. What you will learn in this video is how Agilent can help meet 3 specific test challenges of MSR base station components and transmitters. Our setup includes the MXG vector signal generator and the PXA signal analyzer. And on the PC, I have the 89600 VSA software and the Signal Studio software. The VSA and Signal Studio software can also be installed and run on our signal analyzers, eliminating the need for an external PC. The first challenge is characterizing MSR base station amplifier. Now, a single amplifier is used to transmit multi-carrier, multi-standard signals, and different signal combinations will stress the amplifier differently since they will have different peak-to-average ratio. Agilent addresses this challenge by providing statistically correct MSR waveform needed to test amplifiers and other components. This is done by using waveform importing function of the Signal Studio for LTE. It allows you to import waveform generated from 2G and 3G Signal Studio software, such as GSM and wideband CDMA, and it generates a single combined MSR waveform. The software also has built-in tools such as CCDF to give you insight into the required amplifier power backoff for different signal configurations. In this example, we created an MSR waveform with 4 GSM, 2 wideband CDMA, and 2 LTE FDD carriers, similar to the test configuration 4C as defined by 3GPP TS37 standard. Begin. Second challenge engineers face is in making sure the MSR base station transmitter meets the RF conformance requirements as defined in 3GPP Release 9 standard. This is especially critical in manufacturing. To address this challenge, Agilent offers the N9083A MSR measurement application for the X-series signal analyzers. The MSR measurement application is industry's first and only 3GPP compliant one-band measurement application on the market today to help you quickly and easily manufacture your MSR base station and base station components. Supported measurements include channel power, occupied bandwidth, adjacent channel power, spectrum emission mask, EVM, and more. The application provides a carrier allocating algorithm with preset selection based on the test configuration definitions in the 3GPP standard, eliminating the need to manually define test parameters, further simplifying the measurement process. For example, for this test setup, I'm going to go ahead and select the configuration that we're using. Carrier configuration presets, MSR test configuration, and as you can see, you see test configurations 1, 2, 3, but for this demonstration, we're using test configuration 4C. So you can go ahead and select that, and now all the setups are pre-configured according to the standard. For the demodulation measurements, such as the EVM and the frequency error, the embedded application uses an automatic sequencer that captures one format at a time instead of simultaneous capture of all formats, eliminating the need for wide analysis bandwidth option, which reduces the overall signal analyzer cost, which is key for manufacturing. The third challenge is mostly for R&D engineers who are interested in testing beyond what's defined in 3GPP Release 9 and also need tools for troubleshooting, for example, if the multiple MSR signals interact with each other. Agilent addresses this challenge with the 89600 VSA software multi-measurement capability. It's the ability to process multiple measurements for multiple signal types all at the same time. Here, we're not limited by 3GPP requirements of just 5 formats. Instead, the VSA measurement allows multiple measurements of any combination of the more than 75 modulation formats and signals supported by the VSA. Here, we're analyzing the MSR signal. What's different with the VSA software compared to the embedded application is that the signals are captured in a single acquisition and demodulated independently. Because the signals were all captured at the single acquisition, the measurement results represent truly simultaneous views of the multiple signals, which is very key when troubleshooting instantaneous events and determine interactions between the different signals. Of course, you can add another format. It doesn't have to be a cellular technology, but any of the supported formats and signals. You can select from dozens of spectrum, error, and summary trace types, and flexible display for optimal viewing of the measured results. As I've just shown, Agilent's solution will help you test your MSR base station components and transmitters from early R&D through manufacturing. For more information on Agilent's MSR test solutions, please visit our website. Thank you for your time.